such as we do rarely find. Just needs a man to be behind, for she's but a lady.
Let's go again. Here she comes. Hopefully, this time things will be better. And I will actually do the right reading. Right? I really think. I really wish that is the case. I really like her. This is one of the few characters that actually are not a bad person. But anyway,
Good evening, Miss Lanier. What brings you?
I am come about my future, Dr. Foreman. I wish to know whether I will find success as a writer of poems and plays. You can predict futures, can you not?
You, madam, a writer of poems and of plays. Forsooth, how verily remarkable.
Well, 'tis true most of us Basanos and Laniers are musicians, but I have chosen a different path. I've lately begun a collaboration with a poet and playwright. Let us call him Mr. S. He is presently writing a play that takes place in northern Italy, and as I am of Italian heritage, he has asked me to help him write it.
How interesting. And does this collaboration betwixt you go well?
Right well, or so methinks. Indeed, Mr. S did suggest that I am full talented as a writer. Be not afraid of greatness, he told me. For once our play opens upon the London stage, our success will follow, as night follows day.
I see. Then what would you have me ask the stars, madam?
Well, I've noted that Mr. S, although a brilliant man, is oft prone to exaggerated melodrama and implausible plot resolutions. I wish to know whether this story of his, of our future success, is true.
Very wise of you, madam. Then let us see whether your success or failure is writ in the stars. Will Mistress Amelia Lanier find fame and fortune as a writer?
okay, that one is quite easy. I think because I want her success, but let's see if the stars have something to say because there are three options. So let's always start on A. If Mistress Lanier maintains optimism, her ambitions will be realized. Not only she will be successful, her work will lead to transformative and surprising political changes. This suggests victory, this represents surprises in politics, this advises optimism, and this represents transformation. Alright? Okay. Mr. Lanier and her writing partner work well together. This indicates cooperation. I don't know, she doesn't seem like really sure of her partner. Well, let's see what the others have to say. The stars urge Mistress Lanier to be more sensitive to the needs of her child. Yeah, she had a child. I don't even know if she had a child, if her child is fine or she did an abortion or something. Dude, she really doesn't care about her child. Anyway, this house warns of a legacy of married by deceiving jealously. This else. Jealously, this indicates deception. This speaks of Mr. S indulging in creative theft. This represents a man, Mr. S, and this indicates creativity. Alright. So C make really serious allegations about Mr. S, and B actually it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of vague and doesn't really give a solution to her, and A is just like be positive. This one is really weird. I think she gave really low information on Mr. S. for me to say anything. I'm not going to judge whether Mr. S is a good guy or a bad guy or person. I mean, I don't recall if he's a guy or not a guy. I mean, if he's a Mr. He's a guy. What am I talking about? Um, but that's kind of hard. I feel like B is like neutral. And probably if I choose B, she will like, oh, don't get into my personal issues because she's really assertive on what she wanna do. And this is one of my problems right now because that one I don't really have an opinion. I really wish I could reread the dialogue I previously had just to make sure about my decisions. I think that would be an important feature of this game. In this one, I don't know. Positive, negative, and doesn't really answer the question. I don't want to be I don't want to say like just be positive. Things will be great and just claim that the both of them will work well together. But I also don't want to say that Mr. S will like steal her ideas. I'm gonna go with B. Probably won't make her happy. I strongly think this is the case. But I won't make a wrong accusation, so yeah. Let's just go.
The stars urge you to reflect, Mistress Lanier. You seek success as a poet, and yet you seem to forget you already have a vocation, madam. 'Tis a most important one.
Verily? Well, to be sure, I did lately undertake some Latin translation work for Lord Hunsdon, but I do not feel my translation work is as important as my literary work.
Think on it, madam. This manner of employment is one that may be considered the oldest profession in the world. Motherhood, Mistress Lanier. For no matter the heights of literary success you achieve, no matter the import of the artistic and social contributions you make, what will critics expect you to say? What will London's public clamour to hear you assert? That your worldly accomplishments are as nothing compared to your greatest achievement of all, your children.
I think that most unlikely, Dr. Foreman. As I did previously mention, I have entrusted most of the care of my son to a wet nurse.
Are you sure that is wise, madam? Mayhap 'tis your son who is destined to become a great poet, but if his mother does not afford him her full attention...
Yeah, that was bad. I knew that she would have act like this. I really liked you. I honestly liked you, but you must treat your son well. I'm sad right now. I'm really sad. I don't care anymore about a letter of recommendation. I'm just gonna do as I please, okay? What if Dr. Foreman speaks true? Nay, nay, I must stand fast. But what if he speaks the truth? Yeah, man. I mean, go take care of her child. For God's sake. This is an important thing. I mean, I'm not so sure how you got pregnant, but now he's alive and just leaving him with a nurse, that sounds awful. But anyways, she seems really focused on her career or what she wants to do, but having a child basically changes her life upside down. I mean, you have to focus on her child because otherwise, you just ruin a bright future that child could have. But anyway, I'm really concerned about her, And I need a counter on how many times I said anyway, because I'm tired of saying though again. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say, let's go. Don't know if that works.
Mistress Davis Allen, love of woman's life, how futile 'tis to fall for another man's wife.
Oh no, Mrs. Lily again? Oh my, oh my. This woman just gives me trouble. And here's saying she's in love of 4 months life. Oh my. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous. Let's see what she has to say. I mean, the last time was pretty terrible. Hopefully, this time is better. I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie. I like Mrs. Allen, but I mean, her practices along the story weren't the right ones. Let's just go.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, madam. What service may I perform for you this day?
For me? None. None at all.
Verily. Then I cannot fathom why you...
'Twas my husband who bade me come, for he finds it difficult to speak of. As I say, he had me come in his stead, and I could think of no reason to give him for why I should not come.
I see. Then what is troubling your husband? Madam, I cannot treat a querent without knowing first what his troubles are.
He is unable to perform his marital duties.
I see. And whatever does that mean? Your husband forgets to put out the night soil? Some broken shelving he's neglected to fix? Prithee, madam, I bid you be more precise.
You know perfectly well what I mean, Simon. I bid you not drag this out any longer. Pray read the stars and let us get this over with.
As you wish, madam. Now, let us see. What ails Mr. Allen so as to render him unable to perform his marital obligations towards Mistress Allen?
What? Wait, she can't be serious, right? She can't. This is not what it means, right? How they are still together? My goodness. Let's see the stars. I don't know. Oh no, I said before that her lover didn't find like pleasure with her like before, and probably the same has happened to her husband. If I tell this again, I think we should have a problem. Mr. Allen suffers from a loss of carnal lust. Oh my god, is the first option. This suggests a deficiency of blood. This illness will get worse before it gets better, and this suggests a mild enchantment cast by a witch. Can be this. I don't know. This seems really like a good idea. It's not what I first thought it was, but golden the heart. This suggests the illness will be long lasting. This suggests a disturbance of mind. This suggests a mild imbalance of black will in the body. So this suggests the illness will be long lasting. And this one too, right? But this one, cold in heart, a disturbance. All right. Mr. Allen suffers from a crick in the back. It's causing him pain in the hips, making it difficult to perform duties around the house. Yeah, he has a severe pain in the back, if you know what I mean. This suggests the illness is temporary. So, those options were really medical, to be honest. The cold in the heart. I mean, This one says that something's bothering him. This one says his back is bothering him. And this one says he can't get an erection, right? That's a really tough one because I don't feel like she gave me enough details to do a proper reading. But those are really medical. I mean, I feel like I can't say any of those that I wouldn't be wrong. Mm, this one seems to be the most neutral one that won't get me trouble because it's problem in the back. So yeah, there's really nothing he can do about it. But this one she can probably assume that he's not satisfied with her anymore. I mean, I really want to go to this guy's house and say like, hey, just know that this woman is like not treating you well, I would say, or as she should. But this one, a disturbance of the mind. This one may be the worst option of them all. I mean, it seems that she's pretending to be here for her husband. She never came because of her husband, and if her husband has like problems of being unable to rise, as the text says here, I think he should have come. I mean, probably he would have come by himself. Why send his wife to do this? That's kind of embarrassing and weird, at least for me. But I don't know if people at that time actually used to do things this way. Anyway, this one is really hard. Let's remember. I was theorizing so much that I forgot about the actual option. This one is deficiency of blood. Cast by a witch. I don't really know about this. Holding the heart probably is the worst option. This is the most safe option. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the safest option. I don't really see that much impact on each of these options. I don't really know. Should I risk it? This is the ones that actually have less discrepancy between each other for me. Those are the hardest ones. Because I can't seem to find the right answer. It's really hard to find the right one. I don't know, I'm gonna go with this. Just because it seems way more interesting. I want to see what Mrs. Aylan has to say about this.
Your husband is suffering from a lack of sanguinity in the brain, which has resulted in a loss of carnal lust. According to my chart, there is little hope of remedy.
Verily, no hope at all?
Nay, I'm afeard not.
Oh, then Mr. Allen is not, cannot be a full husband to me. At least not in the full, true sense of being a husband.
Precisely so. And as a physician, it behoves me to observe how unnatural and lamentable it is that that a wife be so neglected.
Oh, Simon.
Oh, my darling Avis.
I didn't mean to do this. When they said that, there was an information about the illness being hard to cure, but I didn't mean to end like this. But I think I saved Mr. Aylan from this woman, so I think I'm fine. And Dr. Foreman, yeah, he got what he wanted in the end. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable about cheating in relationships. I really not. I don't like this. Yeah, let's just turn the page. Coitus post consultatio. Again. Can't believe this. At least I. Yes. Yes. I got one. I shall say 100 Hail Marys before bed is even. Nay, 200. Oh my god, this woman. So, I got 100%. I think this means that I can lose my points with Mrs. Alan. I don't know, because I already got a letter of recommendation. I mean, it showed that I owned a letter of recommendation. Am I right? Does this make sense? I mean, it's in my possession. She can, like, cancel? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about the letter of recommendations. I'm not so sure how many chances I'll have with each parent to get one letter of recommendation. I mean, I have to get 8 to, I don't know, get something from this game. So let's just continue.